When you think of a Pokemon that deserves Mega Evolution, what do you think of? Well, of course, you would probably might have think of Flygon. Hey, everybody, it's me, DaAuraWolf, and today I just came across this news story, which I thought was very interesting because it's like, wow, this is okay. This kind of ideal shows why we haven't got Mega Flygon as of yet. Now, here recently, they did an interview in a publication called Nintendo Dream, and it says in the interview, Flygon has potential to have Mega Evolution since XY, but we were unable to complete a design, and so it was dropped from consideration. So they were planning Mega Flygon since XY, but it's been dropped for the time being now because they cannot think of how they would like for it to be design-wise. Now, I just thought that's kind of interesting, first of all, because if you just Google Mega Flygon, then go to images, you would see pretty much some great concepts for it. Some of them were okay, and some of them look pretty darn cool. And well, if they can't come up with some design for Mega Flygon, maybe they could take a route in style of like how Capcom tried to do whenever they was developing Mega Man Legends 3 before the Mega Man Legends 3 project was ultimately canned because, well, Capcom still doesn't care about Mega Man. Which, I mean, okay, in which you see a bunch of Fakemon and all that type of stuff, which letting fans have an ideal and say, like, here is what I design, what it could be like, that'd be pretty cool. In which almost all the Pokemon up to like 4th gen were just designed by them alone. And then like sometimes they're in 5th gen, there's like a few sets. Like I know like the Golurk line was one of them that was designed by someone else, which was someone who worked in Nintendo's Americas or somewhere in a localized American place. So do I think that they should allow the fans to design what a Megalution might look like in the future? That would be a pretty darn cool consideration. And would actually just reach out more to the fans about like saying like, hey, we like this to look like this, but let's try to keep it as not much like Sonic fan characters because we all know how crazy that is. Just if Game Freak does allow fan input on future designs of Pokemon, or maybe even their Mega Evolutions, I say keep it like Mega Man Legends 3. Now, Mega Flygon in general, this is something I want to talk about, since I thought this was just pretty cool. Because I was trying to think of like what would be a good ability for a Mega Flygon, and then I just looked at the Bronzor and Bronzong family and their signature ability called Heat Proof. Now, Heat Proof is an ability in which says, okay, the amount of damage that you receive from fire is halved, and also eliminates the burn status. So, taking a look at Mega Flygon, you can see that it is as a quad weakness to ice type attacks. So, how about for Mega Flygon, we take an ability, create like a similar ability, and call it Frostproof, in which would say, well, you get half the damage done by ice attacks, while also eliminating the frozen status, which that would be pretty darn cool, and would actually make it pretty nice. Maybe they could change some typing around or anything like that. Because even if we do say that we would want Mega Flygon to have Frostproof ability, that would mean it would only be weak 2 times to Ice, 2 times to Dragon, 2 times to Fairy, which comparatively back to 5th gen before 6th gen, that sounds a lot better. Because we know all how Dragon types were pre the introduction of fairy types. We also know how good a Pokemon like Mawile is, period. Especially in Mega Evolution form. Now, for the type again, for Mega Flygon, I'd say keep it Ground Dragon. If they want to do some crazy designs off of like a Mirage, Desert Mirage, maybe even a Tuscan Raider, they could probably go Ghost Dragon, Ghost Ground, something like that. Even though Flygon is based upon the Antlion. Go look it up. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. To Game Freak, think about considering accepting fan ideals for some future evolutions or future Pokemon / Mega Evolutions and all that stuff, because, well, you can see how good of an output it did for Capcom whenever they say let the fans decide content for Mega Man Legends 3, but actually publish it, in which something that Capcom did not end up doing because Capcom just shrugged it under the shoulder. Shrugged it under the rug and said, Mega Man Legends 3, no more Mega Man. No more Mega Man. And Nafu left Capcom afterwards, and then we have the spiritual successor of Mega Man, known as Mighty Number 9. And one last thing, do I think Mega Flygon is going to happen? Yes. Do I think he might happen this year with the next installment of the Pokemon series on the Nintendo 3DS? Maybe. Okay, so that's all. So thank you all again for watching. This has been DaAuraWolf, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.